Alright, here I am checking out a Super Cub LP from Hobbyzone's radio. These radios operate on actually the CB radio band, like the truck drivers use and stuff. And this unit here operates on channel 4. It says 27.145 megahertz. But the channel numbers that they say here actually don't correspond to the real CB radio channels. To do that, you have to take this number right here, which is the decimal after the 27, and round it up. So it says 0.145, round it up to 15, and that is the actual number that it will come in on a regular citizens band radio like you see here, which is like a typical truck driver would use in his big rig. If I turn on this radio here, this is a good way to check your airfield to see if anybody's actually operating or if you're going to have any interference. So turn the radio on here, and as we already see, it's set for channel 15. And just turn your squelch down here and just listen for some static, see if it's nice and clear and that there's nobody talking on that channel. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn on the transmitter over here, and you can listen to see what kind of noises we get. Turn it down a little bit here so you can hear my voice, is what you hear from the transmitter. And if you hear this sound on your channel that you use, that means that you've got another pilot out there operating on your same band. So if you hear anything operating on your channel number, or if you hear that noise, you don't want to operate your radio and fly your plane. This unit will actually make some different noises here as we change the controls. If I move the throttle here, see, we can kind of changes the sound. If we push the button up here, which is for the drop module or the export, it makes a little buzzing noise. If we change the ACT switch here, right now it's on. If I turn it off, the pulse actually on the radio here gets a little bit faster. Let me also you can hear a little bit of a change in here. I don't know how good the fidelity is on this particular camera control, but that's how the radio operates on the unit. And as we can hear, I've turned the radio back off, and on our CB here is perfectly clear. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do something. First, let me turn on the radio, and I'm going to go ahead and put the battery into the plane here, and so we can do a little bit of testing. And what this will do, what I'm going to do here is actually check this airplane and see how well it performs with the radio off and with getting voice interference from the if we get voice interference from the radio if somebody is talking on that channel. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to turn the radio off. I want to make sure I've got the plane secured here. I just put it in my knees. I'm going to turn the radio off and make sure the propeller here doesn't contact my legs. And I'm going to pick up the microphone here and talk on the radio. Check 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, and see if I see any response out of the airplane whatsoever while I'm talking. Now this is a full 5-watt radio here, and I want to make sure that I'm not getting any interference. If this thing was hot, the airplane should pick up my voice. As you can see, I'm speaking on the radio here, and we're not getting much interference, if any at all. Let me adjust the radio here to channel 16. I'm going to check on channel 16 here too, because some of the RF even splashes over on 16. And as you can see, there is no activity out of the airplane whatsoever. And just to show you that the airplane is live, I'll go ahead and turn a regular transmitter back on here. And move the controls. And even turn the as you see there, we are definitely active. So what I wanted to make sure of is that no voice activity on channel 16 or channel 15, which is where we pick up most of our sound. Check 1 2 3, 1 2 3, check check, is interfering with the plane. Still, if you hear any voice activity on the radio, I would not fly your plane in that vicinity. Either that or get another channel. But this is just checking it with the ordinary CB radio, which I would recommend you take to the airfield with you when you fly your